you're going through friendships, relationships, and heartbreaks and heartbreaks. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been so long. I don't even know what to say anymore, to be honest. Like, I don't even know how to come with an introduction. But I know what I will say is shout out to Anna Louisa for sponsoring this video. Thank you guys for always coming through. Thank you guys for getting me out this funk to coming back to YouTube. And I just want to shout out to my mama because this Mother's Day is coming up and they are currently running a sale, 15% off on all their fine jewelry. I love Anna Louisa solely because they cater to everybody, and I mean everyone, everybody and their mama, okay? So that means you need to go shop and treat your mother, because without our mothers, where would we be? They are our backbone. They love us, they care for us, they got us like nobody else do. So I love you, mama, and I love all you mamas that's out there that's watching this video. Keep going, and once again, Anna Louisa, shop with them because they will get you right. I'm currently wearing one of the pieces. I'm gonna zoom in, I'm gonna come up closer to show you guys, but what I will say is Anna Louisa, I love their culture and what they stand for. They are an inexpensive fashion jewelry company which caters to everyone. Like I said, again, I'm going to keep on stressing that because not everyone's into jewelry, which is like me. And I can literally say, like, these jewelry, these fashion pieces look luxurious, and I love that feeling. So let me just get up close and personal to show y'all how everything is pieced and what I usually wear it with. So I have this piece here. This looks like a Cuban link chain, and personally me, I would not be spending more than you know, the amount it is for a Cuban link, because your girl is just not into jewelry and she does not believe in spending that much for a Cuban link chain. So I mean, it's quality, it feels so good, and it does come with a matching bracelet, but I currently don't have that because of the whole move. So I will link a picture of how it looks, but it literally is the same thing, same size, in just a bracelet form. And what I usually wear it with is this set as well, along paired with the chain and the bracelet. And then this, I just stack bracelets together so that, you know, it just looks very much fashionable, and why not? And then also I do have this ring from Anna Louisa, but this is from their I don't want to say old collection, but this is from the previous video I did when I was working with them. So you guys should already know what this is, but I love this ring because of the details, and it just goes effortlessly with this gold look. You need to get your mama right, get everybody right, and just shop with them because, like I said again, their mission statement, like what they cater to and what they serve and what their purpose is behind the company, it's just amazing, and that's why I continue working with them. So once again, Anna Louisa, I am in love with y'all. I will forever love y'all. Thank you guys so much for sponsoring this video, and make sure you guys shop with them. I will leave my link below. Oh my god. So obviously y'all see a new background, and I have moved, and I've been trying to move for the longest. Don't mind me, my tongue is red because I'm drinking wine and I'm eating hot Cheetos and gummy bears. I'm being fat, but it's okay. I did a Q&A on my Instagram, and I just told people to ask me questions, like ask me anything, like, you know, kind of like a life update, because I obviously have been MIA from YouTube. So we're just gonna get straight into the questions. I'm not gonna babble on my mouth off like that. Yeah, so some of the questions, I don't think I caught some of the questions, but it's okay. How do you stay motivated and not get lazy? I stay motivated because I love money. I love money. Not like I wouldn't die for money, but like I just, you know, money keeps me going, and you know, doing all the things in the world that I love, which is like traveling, buying nice things for myself, going out, like, you know, that all revolves around money. The world just revolves around money in general. So I keep motivated because, you know, I do want to have a nice life, you know, like I don't want to live paycheck to paycheck. Like that's not just what, you know, my goal is for the future, because my parents have done that and that didn't really go so well, you know. So I just, you know, want to break that cycle and just live how I really want to live. I don't want to have to worry about, oh, you know, oh, I have to save this amount of money because I'm not gonna have it for my, you know, like I'm just not gonna have it because I need to save it for this. I want to be able to spend my money nicely, wisely, and also get money. Like it's really just all about getting money now, like hustling and, you know, just being all in your bag. So I just feel like that what should keep me motivated. Lazy, I'm always lazy. Like I'm just lazy. I'm a lazy person, but it is what it is, you know. Like I can't stop that, you know what I'm saying? So that's that. What are the pros and cons of moving to ATL for you? So the pros and cons, the pros would be there is a lot of shit to do here. Like I kid you, like bro, like by the way, I'm on TikTok all the time, like watching stuff. There's so much stuff to do here, and it's just so much people to meet. It's so much people to meet. Like, and everyone, not, I'm gonna say everyone's nice, but majority of the people, their hospitality, like it's really not nice. Like it's really nice. You're not, the only people you'll probably come across who's like rude and raunchy is like those type of girls who, you know, are kind of like stuck up and like, I don't need, well, like, why are we talking? Or like, you know, the raunchy girl. But that's everywhere. That's just not, you know, in Atlanta. The cons would be everything is so far. Like everything is so far from each other, and they consider like 30 minutes is far for me. Being back from Miami, 30 minutes is far for me. They consider that around, like close, like around the street. So that's just really the cons. And then the traffic, obviously, but that's everywhere, so I wouldn't even consider that a con. But for me, what I really hate is just everything being so far, because I don't like driving and gas is really expensive. Yeah. It was a lot of Atlanta questions, so I'm just gonna kind of narrow it down to some, like maybe summarize majority of the questions. It says, what changes have you seen in yourself within the past year? Within the past year, I'm not even gonna, so if we're gonna start from 2021, within this past year with this move, I have been less motivated. Like I've just like been a little, I've been in a funk, obviously, because of this move, and I'm also trying to graduate. So I've seen my attitude, my motive, my drive has shifted and degraded, because like, and this is another conversation for another day, but like graduating and stuff, like trying to find a job after, it's really like defeating, because it's like, bro, like to find a good job in your field is like, it's rare. And then when you're in the process of finding it, it's like, okay, y'all are either not paying me what I think I'm worth, or you're just not the perfect candidate. And to be a perfect candidate is impossible, because it's like, I just graduated. I'm like, I can't be a perfect candidate. There's no such thing as perfect. So my attitude and stuff, it's still the same, but like my drive and motive has kind of like just degraded, because I'm just I was in a funk, but because of the move, trying to switch jobs. But you know, I just said I'm gonna just take it day by day and just honestly see how life will take me. And that's just what I hope I answered it the best I could. But it really, within this past year, it really hasn't been the best. I'm not even gonna front for no camera, but like it hasn't been the best, you know. Moving sucks the life out of you. Going through transition of friendships, you know, like all that, financially, like mentally, health, like all of that takes a toll. It took a toll on me, and it's just like, maybe I'm depressed, maybe I'm not depressed. I don't even want to put that on me, but it could have been depression. But it's I'm the type of person to just, you know, keep rolling with the punches. So that's that. But other than that, I'm good. Like, I'm still trying to live my life, and, you know, I'm still gonna travel, do what I need to do, buy the things that make me happy, like I said in the beginning, you know, and go out. And that's just really, you know, what it is. So yeah. How's Atlanta? Do you regret moving at all? Atlanta's amazing, and no, I do not regret moving at all. At all. I love it out here, and I suggest anyone who's considering to move, just do it. Like, what's stopping you? The only thing that should be stopping you is probably a kid. That's the only thing that should be stopping you, or your business, which resides and all your clients are in that city. But other than that, make that move, because it's worth it. How's living alone? ATL different from Miami? Which you like more? I don't live alone, so I live with my sister. We live together, and it literally feels like home because she's here and I don't feel alone. And ATL's a lot more different. Not as far as like that nightlife, that fast lifestyle, that's not different than Miami. Only thing different from Miami is the weather, obviously, the people. It's heavily black down here. A lot of black people who are excelling and just, you know, networking and living their life. That's the only difference I would just say is weather and the people. That's it. To be honest about me, hey Kezia girl, if you watch this video. Hey Kezia, I hope you're doing well in life. And I hope your clothing line is going well. You could start life all over, what would you do differently? If I were to start life all over again, I would probably save hella more money. Like, I would have never spent money on dumb stuff, because I blew money. Like, I saved good money, but I blew a lot of money. So I would just be very, like, cautious, like, with my spending habits. I don't want to say I would have went off to college, because if I went off to college, I obviously probably wouldn't be, you know, in this situation right now. I'm buying my own home. I'm not saying that anybody who went to college, you know, and just graduated, or however the case is, I just don't think I would have been working like how I would have been in college. And me working so much has got me a lot of good things in life, and I can't complain, you know. So I don't think I would have gone to college. I probably wouldn't have gone to college. I probably would have went to like some trade school, and stuck with and rolled with the punches, and definitely hustled that way, because school right now for me is just like, ugh, like, what are you gonna do with your degree? But that's the only thing I would have done differently, if I were to start life all over again. How was the process of buying your first home? So I'm not gonna go get in too much detail, because that would be a long behind video, but the buying process was very smooth. Like, I could honestly say it was smooth as hell. And the only reason why, because my realtor, she just ensured like nothing went wrong. Now there was a little few stuff that went wrong, and I was livid, but you know, they say everything happened for a reason. So the buying process was, just to sum it up, is you find a lender. You find somebody who can lend you the money. You get approved, obviously, and then once you get approved for a certain amount, now your realtor is to say, hey, okay, now this is the amount that you are approved for, and now I'm going to start hunting for houses, you know, and all of this is, you know, before you guys even start looking for a lender, obviously, because you have to find your realtor first. But the lender is really the main key, because you have to get approved for a certain amount to look for your house. So once I got approved for a certain amount, I told her I didn't want to live in a city. I didn't want to live somewhere that's busy. I want to kind of live where, you know, there's some folks that I could get along with, you know, black, white, whoever. I just want it to be quiet. I don't like, you know, being in that busyness, and I don't want to live too far from the city because Georgia can be very country. So I currently reside in Marietta, and it just turned out perfect. Like, woo, like I'm not too far from anything. And yeah, and I just love my home. And then after you find that home, you put down a deposit. That's the sad part, when you see the money go out from your account where it's needed to be wired to the company who is funding the home, or the bank, or whoever does it. And then after you do the deposit, you pretty much secured. Like, you're there. Now the only thing I would say is, like, they say not to use your credit, so you just your credit cards and all that stuff, because once your credit like plummets and goes down, you know, they will say, hey, listen, you can't have this house no more because your credit, because they're gonna run that credit again on signing day, or like probably a day or two before signing day, and they will say, listen, you can't have this house because your credit went down so much and we don't trust you. So just don't use your credit when you're in that process of trying to buy a home. Save your money. Don't even think about going out. Like, don't even think about traveling when you're in that like that whole time frame of buying a home. Don't even think about. Save all that you can, because it's going to be, every penny counts, every dollar counts, because you're gonna need it. And then after that goes through, you come up with a closing date, which would have to be 30 to 60 days from since you put down your money. I think that's what it was. And then once it's closing day, you sign all these papers. Like, I'm talking about papers like this thick, papers this thick. You're just signing your life away, like signing your life away. And you get the keys, and then once you get the keys, you know, you just, it's so surreal. Like, oh my god, like I literally did this. My little old self did this. But that's just really the process. I can go more into details in another video, but that's just more or less the process of the buying. If there's anything in the past, I already answered that. Who's your favorite lifestyle influencer? My favorite lifestyle influencer right now currently is Aaliyah Face. She is that it girl. Like, no one can top her personality. Like, she's just so authentic, and I just love her. And she was honestly, she was one of, she ain't play a major role, but like she was living her life. And I was like, Atlanta looks so good, because I already have family here, so I already knew how Atlanta would play out for me. But seeing, you know, an actual young adult going out, living their life, doing things in Atlanta is like, okay, this is perfect for me. Like, I love this. And then me starting to come here and visit here and do things here was like, yeah, I gotta be here. So she is top tier. Like, I love her so much. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? In 5 years, I honestly see myself 5 years, how old am I now? 23, 24, 25, 26, 28. I see myself, I can't even say with a kid, but I'm pretty sure I want to have a kid by then. I do want to get married, have a family, but at this rate, the generation that we're going through right now, I don't think that'll happen anytime soon, you know, the marriage phase. But it's okay, you know, I'm not in a rush, to be honest. But I do want a kid by that time frame. I want to get married first and then have a kid, but you know, however it plays out, you know, however God plans it, it's just, you know, I'll be grateful for it. But I want a family by then, and I just want to be making money and traveling. Like, hello, I want to travel the world. If I can find something, a job that travels besides being a flight attendant, I'm gonna take it, because traveling is just, it's just something about seeing another country, a different side of the world. Like, this is really what's going on here. So yeah, I don't want to get too much to details about that. What advice would you give to a girl who's still in high school and is trying to figure it out? Oh, baby, high school is literally just the beginning. I remember in high school, I wanted to have it all. But high school literally is just the beginning of your life. Like, It's okay, slow down, still live your youth, and don't get caught up into what you see on like social media, because social media is playing a huge role in our lifestyle now. So don't get caught up into that lifestyle. It'll come to you. And focus on school, focus on trying to get into a great school, focus on trying to get into a good college, get grades. The boys will come later, you know, all that stuff will come later. And I would just be level-headed, high, and focused, and be all about you. Just really be all about you, because this is the time where you are trying to figure yourself out. You are trying to understand life in a sense. Like, you're going through friendships, relationships, and heartbreaks, and heartbreaks. But like, high school is just the beginning. And literally, when I say when you get 23, and that's also still the beginning, bruh, it's gonna be like, girl, what was you even doing in high school? Why was you even stressed about this boy? But like, it's just like high school just has you all caught up into that, like high school. But it's okay, live your life, slow down. It'll all be there. And I would just say focus on school, be active, get to know your teachers, get to know them, and get close to them, because like at the end of the day, you never know who they know and however they can help you in the future. Always stay connected with your teachers. What do you fear most on the path? What do you fear most on your path to success? I just fear most just people betraying me, because I'm very a kind-hearted person, and I know my heart. I just know my heart, and I just don't like people backstabbing me or going behind my back. It's because, you know, I scratched your back, and I would love you to scratch my back. Like, don't use and abuse me. And it's just, that's just the biggest fear, is just going through people and dealing with people. So yeah, what's one big girl advice you can give to a woman? Save all your money, because listen, save your coins, save your bread, save all that hustle, grind. Listen, we're in a new generation where women are not settling for anything. And as a girl, you know, who works her little behind off at this little old age, listen, my money comes first, and that's important to me. I don't care what you got to talk about. If it's nothing about a new business adventure, if it's nothing about us getting money, like, I don't got time to be talking about other people and what they got going on in their life. I need to focus on my life. So my advice is just to be focused on your money and get your money up, and that's just what it is, period. My camera had cut off, but the question was, have you met new friends? I absolutely did. The co-workers that I work with, they're really like new people, not friends, but I have met new people. My co-workers, my cousin and her friend, we became like, you know, cool. So those are the like few selected that I would consider like meeting new people. And honestly, if I do continue like to go out and stuff, I'm pretty sure I would meet a lot more people. So have you witnessed any growth within yourself since you moved? Hell yeah. I don't spend, listen, I have grown. Like, I got now when I say like I got stuff to do, I got bills to pay. I'm not gonna be spending money on some little razzle dazzle and little stuff here. I got big girl bills, and that's growth, because I used to spend money like crazy, like on a lot of foolishness. And now I'm saying like, no, listen, baby, you got a light bill, you got a water bill that you gotta pay for. All that little stuff add up. So I'm just very self-conscious of my money now, very self-conscious. Like, I don't play that. I am all for my money and saving my coins. And I would consider that a little bit of growth. And I know as I get older, you know, as I'm more settled into meeting new people, I will continue to grow some more. Next question, how's life going for you? Life is life. You know, life come with its ups and downs. And right now, when I first moved out here, I was down, like sad and a little sad. But now I'm just starting to realize, you know, it's just bigger than life. You know, you will get out of this funk. you will meet new people, your money will grow, everything will just grow. It just starts with you, and if you continue to be in that funk, you won't go nowhere. So life is just going, and I'm just gonna take it day by day. How do you like Atlanta so far? I've answered that already. What made you move to Atlanta? A big question of the year. Everyone asks me, why Atlanta? So why Atlanta? And I think I've answered this already in my video, my previous video. Why Atlanta? Atlanta is just a change. I just needed a change, and I already have family here. So growing up, I used to come here a lot, and I was so infatuated with their houses. Like, oh, y'all house is big as hell. Mine would never. Upstairs and downstairs, mine could never. So I was just obsessed with a big house, a big family, just raising my family in that big old house. And I'm a family girl because my family is not so big. Like my immediate family is not big. It's just 4 of us. So I want a big family, and I want to be able to raise my family in a big house, a nice big old house. And I was always obsessed with that coming as a little girl. And then as I got older, I started to do more nightlife. I started to hang out. I started to be grown, get drunk. And that was just that. So Atlanta, I just love over here. It's just so much things to do. You never meet up with the same people versus back home in Miami. You go to the same 3 clubs, and it's just like, oh, you see your regulars. Like, I know she was here last Saturday because this they spot. But no, it's just so many different places to attend, so many people to meet, just so many opportunities, and it'll only come to you if you just put yourself out there and just grow. So that's how Atlanta, like, that's why I picked Atlanta. Honestly, it was just for a change, and I already had family out here, so I already knew that I was just gonna love it. Why you left Florida if you're here every week? I kind of already answered that. First of all, you in my business, and I don't like that. But no, I'm there every other week because I miss home. I miss my friends. I'm not gonna lie, I was homesick. I'm homesick. I'm not gonna lie, like, I definitely love home. I love my people, and I just love my people, and I'm gonna just do whatever it takes to get there. And being grateful, like, I'm so grateful with my job. Like, it's very flexible, and I can fly out on a Wednesday, like, and be back on a Thursday. And that's pretty much how my trip would go to Miami. I would be there literally for, like, as they say, like 8 hours and come back home. So that's why I'm in Florida, because I'm homesick. But I'm fine. I'm not coming back no more because y'all don't want me there. So can I marry you? Of course you can marry me. You know you can marry me. And a lot of the questions are just like, how's Atlanta, with life in Atlanta, like, you know, blah blah blah. Atlanta. Atlanta's good. Just to sum it up, Atlanta's great. I love it here. I do want to go out some more. I just want to go out more. You guys probably won't know, but if you follow me on Twitter, I said I wanted to go back to hair school and continue that journey, because I've done hair school before and I've been doing hair. I just stopped because people, not gonna get into details, but I just stopped. And now I'm just like, you know what? I love doing hair. I love doing my hair. I love getting it all dolled up. I love a good slay. And I just want to make people feel beautiful. And like, I'm all about everyone. Like, I want to make sure you're good. You're good. I'll make sure everyone's good before I'm good. And that's just the type of person I am. And hair is just beautiful. Your hair is beautiful, and your hair is you. So I want to go back to hair school and just see where that takes me. I will be graduating. I'm still in school. I will be graduating in the summer. Lord's willing, I pass all my classes because I'm tired of being in school. I was supposed to be graduating, but you know, life happens, and I'm not even gonna stress on that situation. I'm not gonna dwell on that, to be honest. Everybody's timing is different, and that's just what it is. So I'm not even gonna stress about that. But to sum it up, I'm still in school. I work. Yes, I work, because some people think I didn't work because of all the traveling I was doing back to Miami, but I do work. I'm here, and you know, I plan to just slowly get back into YouTube. I do want to finish school first so that I can go hard on me, like just focus on me. So I know hopefully once this semester goes by and I pass all these classes, I will be a graduate, and life will just start. Life will begin. So I love it here. I love being out here. I love my house. I love everything about my house. and don't regret it. You know, as time comes, you know, if I do get married or so whatever the case may be, you know, I get a husband and he says, hey babe, let's buy another home, I will probably rent this out as an Airbnb, you know. Yeah, so that concludes my video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. If you guys want me to do another Q&A, just go follow me on Instagram and say, hey Cass, I want you to do another Q&A, or just mention me on Twitter. I'll put everything down below. Hey, I want another Q&A of X, Y, and Z, or hey Cass, please, you know, let us in your life a little bit more. And I don't mind that. It's just me finding the time. But I do plan to start back and just let y'all in a little more. And other than that, I have no more questions. I have nothing to say. And Louisa, thank you so much for sponsoring this video, because without you guys, this video would have not been done. And if you watched it through all the way to the end, thank you. I love you. And subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Watch all the videos, binge watch them, do what you gotta do, catch up with your girl, and I will see y'all in the next video, whenever that will be. Bye y'all. Oh, 3 saving tips. Think about the future. 3 saving tips was just, don't go out. Once you see you hit $1,000 in your account, your money will grow, and that will just motivate you. So I would just say, don't go out. Write down your numbers. Write everything down in a notebook. Keep all your receipts. And I know it sounds crazy, but keep all your receipts and just write everything that you've been spending. Plan out your pay. If you make $1,500 every 2 weeks, you need to put down how much you're throwing in your savings, how much is your car note, how much is this, X, Y, and Z, so you know how much you'll be able to move forward. Plan ahead. And that's really just my biggest 3 that work for me. Writing down everything, not going out like that, not buying a lot of foolishness, and what was the other one I said? Become a numbers person. Either way, whatever I said, I don't remember, but become a numbers person. Make sure you become a numbers person, because as you get older, you're gonna want to count your money, and you're gonna want to know how much you've been spending, how much you're losing, and just become a numbers person. Just become a numbers person.